Hello everyone, it is Toby here, back for another video. Apologies, the video slowed down a little bit again. It is a very busy time of year with Christmas coming up. I have just finished work for the Christmas holidays, which means I've got 2 weeks off to do lots of strongman, so the videos will ramp up again, I'm sure. I'm on a bit of a time crunch today. It is a Friday afternoon, and I have got to basically get this session in before driving to the station. So yeah, it's gonna be a quick one. But today is the first session that I am back doing push press on the log. So as you guys know, I've been doing strict press for the last few months while I've been battering my knee injury. Now my knee is on the mend, so we're gonna give push press another go today, see if we can do it. That was the one thing that really hurt initially with the knee injury, so this is the first time we are bringing it back. So today's session focus, is going to be doing the log, keeping it sensible, making sure the knee is nice and supported, and yeah, that'll be that. So the plan is to work up to a relatively heavy couple of doubles, not nearly as heavy as I have been doing on push press in the past, but heavy enough for the first session, and then if it goes really well, then the next few sessions we can reevaluate the weights, but if it does still hurt a bit, we can keep it lighter. So that's what I'm going to do, and then we're going to do a back off set of 5 to 8 on strict press to keep that shoulder power building, and so I don't have to put as much stress through the knee on the back off rep set. So that's the plan for the log, and then we're going to move on to the accessories, which are going to be the usual incline dumbbell bench press, nice and easy, a really good unilateral movement for the dumbbells, and then just some dumbbell flies and some dumbbell lateral raises to finish us off. So, and if after all of that I've still got time, it'll be a bit of sandbag throwing as well to finish off the session. I definitely don't have time to set up any sort of loading medley. 100% don't have time to get covered in tacky and do stones, but we might have time to throw the sandbag a little bit, so we will see if we get round to that. But first things first, we're going to do the log press. I'm going to film all my warm-ups running from the empty log all the way up, just to show you guys my way through, how the knee's holding up, and then afterwards, we'll evaluate how the knee's feeling, if we're ready to move back into full push press, and some tips and tricks of how I've been keeping the knee nice and supported, and all of that jazz. So without further ado, here is the log press. Guys, so as you can probably tell from those sets, log press is feeling mega, the push press is feeling really snappy, really good. All of that strict pressing has clearly paid off, because as soon as it leaves my chest, it just rockets up to lock out. My triceps feel super strong, so definitely had a massive carryover from all of the strict press work we've been doing the last few months. But as for the knees, they feel good. They felt a little bit tight on the warm-ups and felt a little bit, not sore, but you know, they didn't feel 100%. But by the end of the top sets, they feel great. There's no pain in them whatsoever. Yeah, they feel completely normal, other than just a slight bit of tightness. So we're really on the mend now. Intrigued to see how they start feeling when we move above 100 kilo and go to sort of near maximal 1 rep max territory. But as for that felt fantastic. I'm going to speak to Loz, my coach, see if we can up the weight a bit more the next few weeks, because that felt too easy. Like, I'm not out of breath, my shoulders aren't sore or anything. So for a top set, it really wasn't. It was still a warm-up, so really happy with how those felt to date. And now we're going to move on to the strict press set of log. So before we do that, I'm just going to go over a little bit of how the log differs with strict press as it does with push press. So this might have a good carryover, but for me, push press, I really try and get as much contact between the log and my collarbone as possible. Get my elbows nice and high so it's really nested in there. And then I keep my torso as vertical as possible on the dip. And then as I push, I lean back at the same time. So I'm doing it in slow motion here. So not only does the log have less far to go because my body moving back is also extending the arms, but then once I am in this position looking up at the log, that's locked out, that's solid. I've used a lot more chest to do the lockout, and then I can bring my head through once it's locked out and I'm nice and stable. Now with strict press, for me personally, obviously you don't have that vertical push to then lean back against. So you've really got to start it from the get-go. So what you want to do with strict press is quite similar, but obviously you don't get the initial snap that you then lean back into. It's off the chest, so you want to just stay locked, stay solid, and as you push it, you've got to watch it up. So because it's all manual and in the shoulders, there's no explosivity there. As I'm pushing it, I'm watching it up, and as I'm pushing it over my head is when I start watching it and leaning back. And it's a very similar concept, but with the push press, it rockets through that first 3/4 of the lift before you have a chance to watch it up. And then you just sort of got to catch it at the top and then lean through. Whereas the strict press, it's really important to watch it as it goes up and follow your head with the track of the log to get it into that position. And for me, that's how I'm most stable. I know some people, as soon as they get it to there, they want to get their head under because all their power is in their shoulders and triceps, and that's where they're most stable. Different things work for different people, but I just wanted to go over a bit of why that works for me. So now you're going to see that set of strict press, and you might see in both of them what I'm talking about. You might not be able to tell the difference, but I thought it was useful anyway. So here it is, 77 kilo strict press for a set of 5 to 8. So yeah, nice and easy on the strict press, feeling really, really good. Yeah, my shoulders and pressing in general feel super powerful right now. And now we're getting the push press back in there as well. It's feeling absolutely fantastic. We're gearing towards obviously the max log in competition. So expect a lot of heavy log press over the coming months in preparation for that. But I'm really happy that it's feeling so good. Now, I said I was on a time crunch. I am running low on that time. So I'm afraid this video is going to be probably a bit shorter than usual. So what I'm going to do is just blast through my accessories now. I really need to get them done, not film them, I'm afraid. And then if I do have time at the end to do some sandbag throwing, that'll be the next thing you see in this video. Otherwise, it'll just be me chatting for a little bit and doing a bit of an outro. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying so far. And if you are, leave a like down below and subscribe. But what I'm going to do, get the accessories done, and I'll catch you after I've done that. So accessories done, I ended up going to 40 kilo dumbbells on the incline dumbbell press. And I did actually film a set, so here that is. And yeah, that is about the limit to what I can load these dumbbells up to now. I'm either going to need to buy some more smaller plates that are a bit heavier, or I need to get a bigger set of fixed dumbbells. I'm thinking I might get a set of like 45 kilo, 50 kilo fixed like plastic dumbbells or something, because they'll be so much easier and nicer to clean. And like 45, 50 kilos I can use for pretty much everything for a long while now. So, and anything lighter obviously can use the loadable ones. So it's probably the next thing that I'm going to get for the home gym, I reckon. There's a couple other things I want, so we will see. But my shoulders are pretty much finished off now. That incline dumbbell press was really good, and then I did lateral raises and rear delt flies. So my shoulders are nice and pumped, all finished off. And unfortunately, I do not have time to go outside and throw some sandbags. I am in dangerous territory of missing the pickup that I've got to go do at the station. So it's gonna be tight, but I need to get the session in anyway. So unfortunately, no strongman events today other than the log press, and unfortunately it is a bit of a shorter video for you guys, but hopefully you enjoyed nonetheless. The normal longer videos will be continuing over the next 2 weeks at a much quicker rate, now that I'll be at home in the home gym for 2 or 3 weeks with literally nothing else to do other than to lift and record videos of it and edit them and upload them for you guys. So it's going to be a busy time of year on the channel. I hope you guys have been enjoying all of the content I've been putting out lately. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see in the comments down below. I read every single comment, and if you comment a video idea that you particularly want to see, as long as it doesn't impact my competition prep, I will usually get it done and give it a go. So let me know what you want to see, and we'll see if we can make that happen. But otherwise, if you made it this far in the video and you have enjoyed, please be sure to hit that like button. It helps me out massively as a smaller channel. And of course, if you've made it this far and you haven't considered hitting subscribe, please go ahead and do so. My videos usually include a lot more of my training when I am not in a rush. And the reason why I haven't filmed any of my other sessions is because I've been in the public gym for the first 3 sessions of the week. I even had to deadlift in the public gym, which you guys know I hate doing. So yeah, it's been a real rush this week, but I'm glad we have got it done. So thank you guys so much for watching. I have been Toby, and I will see you in the next video.